Hello everyone, welcome back to Real World Connections for Preschool Teachers. My name is Elnora, and today I'm excited to share with you a fun way to extend a story while focusing on building your children's language and vocabulary skills. The story that I'm going to share with you today is titled Flower Garden. So before we get started with the activity, let me share with you about the materials that we have here. As you already know, I mostly suggest that these activities are conducted during a small group of about 4 children. And you want to make sure that you have enough materials so that each child can engage in the activity at the same time. Now, we have here our flower pots. Each child will have their own shovel. I like using real life tools so the kids can actually relate it to their actual lives. We have our spray bottles, and I just removed the top that comes with the bottle and replaced it with a spray nozzle. We have our potting soil, and we have our artificial flowers. So what the kids are going to do, when you read the story, the kids are going to look for that particular flower and they're going to add it to their garden. But you're going to build their vocabulary by labeling that flower with the name of it. So maybe the day before you can read the story, or you can read the story the day of and engage the children in a small group activity. So you want to let the kids know, today we're going to do a small group activity based around the story that we read on yesterday, Flower Garden. And you're going to actually add your flower to the pot as you hear its name being called. So you want to introduce the story and tell the children the title of the story once again. The title of this story is called Flower Garden, and is written by Eve Bunting, and it's illustrated by Catherine Hewitt. Kind of a little bit hard to turn the pages with my gloves. Garden a shopping cart. Doesn't it look great? Garden on the checkout stand. I can hardly wait. Garden in a cardboard box. Walking to the bus. Garden sitting on our laps. People smile at us. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel, spread the paper thick, get the bag of potting soil, get the planting mix. So now this is where the children are going to start building their garden. So first you want to have your kids to put their soil. They can do this as a whole group activity in that small group, or the children can use their individual pots to actually plant the flowers. In this case, I'm going to leave the soil here. I'm going to do it as a whole group activity. So we're going to use the soil that's in the middle. Purple, put purple pansies at each end. So what the child will do is find that particular flower and follow the instructions at each end. So we're putting our purple pansies in the flower garden. Daisies, white as snow. So whichever child has the daisies will add the daisies to the flower garden. So if they're having trouble identifying that flower, you want to make sure you point to it and ask the child, who has the flower that looks like this? These are the daisies. So you're building that vocabulary. Daffodils, geraniums. We're going to add the daffodils and the geraniums. And tulips in a row. Put our tulips in. And you can proceed with reading your story. Garden in a window box high above the street, where butterflies can stop and rest and the ladybugs can meet. So you're going to add your butterfly flower here. Walkers walking down below will lift their heads and see purple, yellow, red, and white, a colorful jamboree. Just a picture here. Candles on a birthday cake, chocolate ice cream too. Happy, happy birthday, Mom, a garden box for you. The end. So what you can do now, you can go back and ask the children what flowers were planted in the flower garden, and see if the kids can recall the name of each of those flowers. Like I said, this is an activity that will build the children's language and vocabulary skills. I hope you find this activity useful to you in your classroom. Oh, I forgot one thing. The kids can use the spray bottles to water their garden. So they can actually take the spray bottle and use it to water their flower garden. Again, I hope you find this activity useful in your classroom, and until next time, see you later.